what's up, man? Yeah, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
The concept of Tonalic is to provide guitar, bass and drum tracks with maximum authenticity, ready to be adapted to your song. Working guitarist and musical director of Tonalic, Uwe Bossert, shares some deep insights into the production of the unique Tonalic content.
To get the best musical ideas, you really need to work with only top-tier musicians. We got the great players into the studio and worked with them, just like if we were working on an album. The reason why Tonalic tracks sound so authentic is that we keep the original feel and the harmonic context of these great players. They are used to come up with ideas very fast and present it with just the right sound. The beautiful thing with a live recording is that you have a lot of music between the lines. You have micro timing, you have the little noises that make a part very lively and make it unique. We deliver what the musician gave us. Charisma, energy level, and personality was very important to us, and it's a performance. No AI, it's not MIDI, and it's not sample-based.
With authenticity being at the heart of Tonalic, Uwe produced recordings all over the world to capture the unique musical styles in their natural environment.
I love that you feel the scene when you record with a great player. Somebody who's like, for example, specialized in funk music and lives in Philadelphia, where a lot of great funk music is recorded, would play in a very different feel than somebody who's like based in London within that scene. And the same thing is in LA, in Berlin, and in Nashville. The variety of musicians recorded in all these great scenes all around the world brings the whole world to all the producers who work with Tonalic.
Tonalic is designed to be highly usable and versatile. It offers a wide range of patterns, from creative and unique to basic, such as quite a bit of 8th note strumming or 16th note funky single note lines, recorded by various players for good reason.
Sometimes as a producer, you don't even know what you need before you hear it. Two musicians playing the exact same part, and it really feels very different. We want to give you a lot of different versions of the same grooves to get those different angles and aspects of music. So you can decide whatever is best for your track.
Great musicians use great gear. The right instrument in the hands of a top player does wonders to the music.
Very exciting on all these sessions was to see how personal the relationship between the players and the instrument is. I recorded one guitar that has been in the Nashville flood, but this guitar with that player just sounds beautiful and just right. One musician told me that he takes away the strings from his instruments and buried them in his garden for a couple of years so they get really, really old, sounding like strings from the 60s or 70s. And if you want to get that 60s bass sound, you need dead strings. The engineers are a big part of our recording sessions. A great engineer feels what you need in 2 minutes. And I really believe that it's something that is in the recording, what you can't measure. And that is created by a great team, by a good vibe in the studio.
When the recordings are finished, the players' ideas are reborn as Tonalics, shaping themselves to any musical desire, yet always preserving the soul of the original sound.
After we set up the gear of the musicians and try to get the best sound in a room, we take the Kemper profiler and make a profile of the exact sound for you to use it later in the software. To adapt that performance to your chords, we use Melodyne's very powerful DNA technology. Everybody who works with Melodyne knows that reamping a guitar makes a lot of sense because Melodyne works best with clean signals. And for that, we use the profiler from our good friends from Kemper to get the exact sound to you that we listen to in the studio. 1, 2, 3, 4. A recording session for Tonalic is pretty close to any other recording session. To me as a producer, it's just very important to give the musician the feeling of recording a real song. The initial creative moment is the most important part. I let the musician play to our playbacks, and I try to identify patterns and musical ideas that could work great as a Tonalic, and also make sure we record some variations of that. Those variations will end up in Tonalic sets. Certain genres are traditionally recorded together by a bunch of musicians in one room. For example, 60s soul is a genre that until today is recorded in a group, and the interaction between musicians when they play together is just a very unique thing, and you get results that you would never get in single performances. I made sure that everybody who played in this project had fun in the studio, and the software side has what it needs to make Tonalic sound great.
Tonalic, a musician by your side.